Hey guys, what's up? So I'm responding to a comment from FL Shark saying still waiting for the next arena and I didn't do one this weekend. So we've got a 5-minute Blitz arena. It starts in 20 seconds time. My Blitz rating is currently 1527 and I'm ranked equals 7th in the field. With that we've got players going down, wow, all the way to 200. We've got 77, 78 people join now. Down to 100. Struth. Okay, and we're paired with a 1481. So let's go. I'm going to play my normal repertoire. And I'm going to try and be balls out aggressive. Okay, so he's got the Smith Morra. There's no increments going on here. And he's just pushed on. Okay, we just take the pawn and crack on with the normal game. All right, let's guess develop. I want to get castled. No increments. Is that Serbia? Yes. So it's a perfectly valid way to decline the full Smith Morra. Okay, so that's defended. I guess I can develop the bishop. That's fine. Don't have to castle now. Okay, let's add a second knight, seeing as my pawn's on c3. Just pair up the knights. That also gives the queen freedom to move around the cabin, as Daniel puts it. How's everyone doing today? I hope we're all tickety-boo. I am kind of threatening to capture this knight. And neither recapture is ideal, because if he takes with the e-pawn, he leaves this isolated pawn here. If he takes with the g-pawn, that's not great, is it? Okay, so he's done the same thing. I did a spare knight. So let's play queen a4 and pin this knight. That allows me to take this knight and mess up his pawns one way or another. Opponent has used his first minute. I've used 23 seconds. Got my cup of coffee. We are all good. I think we might do maybe 60 minutes of this. He's taking his time. That's a minute and a half gone. He's down to 3 minutes 23. I don't think I've made a mistake so far, so this is the threat. I mean, it's just threatening to take the knight. His bishop's also got some issues. Okay, if I take this, he can't take back with the knight. This is the point. Unless he does that first. But then, maybe he shouldn't have done that. Maybe he had this, actually. Okay. So what are the weaknesses? Bishop defends. That's undefended. So I'm thinking maybe I come back here, yeah? And he does then have knight to there, so maybe just this. Three or five. Attacking this pawn. Still haven't castled. Might still just do that. This knight is mobile, so but there we get rook here, right? And this pawn on b2 is undefended. That's kind of a bit of a classic, isn't it? So I'm going to get castled. I'll let him castle. 2 minutes 45. I kind of like my pawn structure. This is not really handling. Actually, if he went there, I could just take on a6. To be fair. Takes rook b8. Let's tickle the bishop. Fully intending to flag my opponent in this game. Okay. Take. Rook here, just take. Unless I just slide over there. That actually drops the a pawn, doesn't it? Okay, let's push on. Push on, play against this bishop. Get my pawns on light squares, threatening to take even maybe twice. Queen has an escape square here. Wait, it's down to 2 minutes now. This is the thing. You need to attack at some point. Okay, that's a discovery on the queen, so I'm going to go ahead and take this pawn. I know I have a square. If he offers to trade queens, I'll just trade queens. I'm a pawn up. I might even take here at some point. My queen is safe. You can't go here. Oh, that's an interesting one. That also hits the bishop. That was a useful move. Okay. And my bishop's undefended. I can't defend here. Curious. Why, sir? There you take my queen. There I take your bishop. Not likely. Don't like it. Okay. Good move there. Good move. So it's going to be a piece for a pawn. What are you thinking about? You have free piece. What is he thinking? Maybe he's more awake than I am. He's 2 hours ahead, Serbia, I'd imagine. Is he thinking he's trapping my queen? Is that the idea? There's a minute 15 left. Hang on. Here you take queen, I take that. Yeah, I can't go there or there, so it's going to be like this, isn't it? You take queen, I take bishop. Okay, he's plus 7 now. Okay. Good play though. Now he's got a minute. He's got a minute and he's got to checkmate me. He's a queen up basically. But I'm up a couple of pawns and he's just sacking material now for an advantage. Alright, so I can't go to d1. He's attacking this pawn. Let's push it. That doesn't work. Let's do this. Forks bishop and queen. Defend the knight. Attack the queen. That is a possibility, depending where the queen goes. If she goes here, that's a bit of trouble. But he's got 35 seconds now. Didn't use my time particularly well, did I? 25. Do I throw in the rook? It's going to give him something to think about at the very least, isn't it? It's a check. Now he does have some focus on here. If I take there, he forks, so I think I'm going to have to move. Okay, alright, that's not too bad actually. I'm going to come here and just block the queen off now. And this move is now a bit unpleasant. I think he's got to move now. Yeah. And now let's come back to here. Again, just blocking the queen's view. Can't go there because the pawn guards 16, 15. Check again. Oh no, you bugger. God. He's played rather accurately, hasn't he? Okay. Right, let's try and get stalemated then. That was remarkably accurate. And there's mate on there. Well played, Chico Merc. Next opponent, 1140. Okay. Hey, Ryan's watching me. Hey, mate. Okay, the centre game. So we take the first one, and we do not take the second one. We play Queen E7. And Abu Saleh now sits and has a think, because he's never seen this before. Okay, we attack the pinned pawn. Dude, what time is it in Canada? You're up late, man. Okay, knight here. Defending the pawn. Right, this is not really the point. I take... No, let's develop this. If he takes here, I get a centralised knight. Knight here as well. This pawn really can't progress, so second knight, I think. This is, it says Danish Gambit, but it ain't the Danish Gambit, is it? At all. Okay, I've got king and queen in line. I'm just going to avoid any imperial entanglements. Okay, I'm already eyeing up this square maybe, so... yeah. Okay, so material is equal. And the crude plan is this. Right, bishop here, get in there. Always good to have a plan, even if it's rubbish. Okay, and then we might be thinking about this. Pin the knight on the queen, eliminate the knight, put the bishop there first. This, take out the knight, come in, check. He has to run away. I think I can annoy the queen. Okay. Bishop here could be a bit of a pain. Right. I'm threatening to take the knight next. Even if he comes through with this pawn, do not underestimate your opponent, Santi. Also, notice his rook's got this whole e-file as well. So I'm threatening to take the knight, takes here, check, king here, queen h1 here, rook over. I don't know, it gets complicated. Huh. Just dodge out of the way, I think. That was a reasonable move. It does drop a pawn. Okay. That's an idea. Alright, now, what have we got? Knight is still in place. I want to remove that knight. Attack the rook. Now let's just annoy the queen a little bit first. She can get to there actually. Okay, that's, it's not mate because I've got that. Oh, actually, queen takes queen. So let's annoy the rook now. That's not a problem. Even this, and I'm still not in the way of the bishop, which is quite good. I'm going to try and make use of this if I can. Okay, let's go in again. Hassle the knight out of there. Oh, check, yes. Right. That's not... Oh! You sod, okay. There, and I skewer the queen. Maybe eliminate the knight, maybe come in now. King here again, rook over. Okay, that doesn't change that plan much, does it? It's just a pawn. 4 pawns down at this point in time. Okay, now we take out the knight. Pawn takes. Actually, I have bishop. I can have the bishop with checks. That's actually 2 minor pieces for a rook. That's not too bad. Pawn takes, queen takes with check. King probably comes here anyway. Okay, well that drops the bish, eh? Unless he's got some kind of counter-attack, I don't know. Okay, let's take the free stuff. Not too worried about the queen. Okay, that's definitely a thought. I have this to defend the pawn. If he pushes, I can push. Bishop defends. Also, queen is guarding there, so we push here. Eden thoughts, you know, in desperation, taking out the rook. I think h5, h4 if I can get it. This is seat of your pants Blitz. You know, this is what we like. Okay, takes. I think we just take with the queen, eh? I can afford to trade stuff off. I am actually up, what? 2 minor pieces for some pawns, basically. Okay, here, and he can't. Yeah, this is alright, and I might threaten to try and come in there. Okay, didn't lose anything there. He can now win a minor piece back. No checks. I think I will eliminate the queen. So material is now equal. I'm down this and there's no mate there. Right, okay. If he takes here, I take on here. I think probably shove Harry up the board. Again, it's down to the last 30 seconds. Right, this is not... Now, if I go there... he can't actually checkmate me that way. He can now. Well, he can't actually. There, it's 1, 2 moves to checkmate. You can't check. You can't make. There we go. But I have this though, don't I? The question is which rook to capture with. I think this one. He gets forced here. I come here, right? And because my king has 3 squares, he. Oh, hello. Right. I have checks as well, by the way. That's a check, so he now comes in. Either check, I just win the rook. So I think we're okay. And sometimes it's worth throwing in a cheeky kind of pre-move just to see. And now he hasn't got in time to think, so that was dirty. Dirty flagging, just what we like. Okay, people on 13 points with 4 wins already. Okay, we've got a 1900. What are we going to see? Smith Mora. And declined, of course. Okay. don't really know what I'm doing here. Imagine queen takes. That would... Okay, alright. Whoa, okay. Two attackers, two defenders. Let's develop a knight. Bishop c4 makes sense. Chess.com doesn't fancy my chances here. It's giving me 15 to 1. Okay, he wants to fianchetto that bishop here, right? I'd like to push this pawn on. Maybe bishop here. Push. Okay, now that pawn's not pinned, but he can't take here at least, can he, with the queen? Takes with pawn. I have that. Only one square for the rook, okay. Now, that just drops the bishop, doesn't it? But, so queen takes bishop, but I take here with check and win the rook, but that wins it outright, yeah, so unless he trades off first. That's probably what he will do. And that's why he's 1900, because he'll be thinking quicker than me. There you go, and now he wins the bishop. Now I do get this. See, I did think that through, and I've got 3 minutes 50 on the clock. Did think it through, but didn't think it through before I played the move. I thought it through after I played the move. Okay, let's come here. Got ideas of maybe this. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? There he takes. I go there, king moves, I win queens, and so does he, so that doesn't work. Let's drop all the way back down here. Still got cheeky ideas. Hope that my opponent, is just lazy and thinks that he's got this game in the bag. Let's go around this way. Maybe he'll take his eye off the ball. Interesting to know what my play looks like to somebody 400, 500 high rated. Okay, he comes back with that. Let's attack. We're on the same time. Queen should now move to a square where it's not forkable from here, so she has to avoid those squares, really. Like if she comes here, I take with check and then fork king, queen, still. For example. But my opponent's not going to fall for that kind of shenanigans. Is there anything regarding the queen? I mean, that's still potentially a move. Okay, a counter attack. Now, I take queen, you take queen, I take bishop. I take queen, you take queen, I take bishop with pawn. That seems all right. Or I take bishop, queen takes bishop. No, she doesn't. I've got two attacks on the bishop. I take bishop outright. Knight, no. Either way, I don't see how it works. I don't see how it works at all. Right, my knight's defended. and I'm actually a pawn up. I'm going to trade off, which is what you do when you're against a stronger player. Try and simplify your way down. Okay. Queen can't go there. Do I take the free pawn? I think so. I can always defend my other pawns from there, yeah? Two pawns up. Everything's actually safe. What's going on? Knight can't block, nor can bishop. Okay. Crikey. Let's get a shifty on though. I'd like to go here. This. King goes here, I can come in with the knight and the bishop's pinned, so threaten the bishop anyway, I think. Got queen. Oh no, is that mate in two? Yeah. Ah. See, and again I saw it, and I had a minute left on the clock. Yeah, there's no prizes for seeing the sequence after you've made your own move. Okay, now we've got a 1651. What's going on, guys? What's going on? We've only won one game against 1100. This is the Rousseau Gambit. If d3, we play bishop c5. Go into the Lucchini. And opponent has disconnected. There we go, Lucchini. If he's going aggressive, he does this. This is what you want to see. It doesn't happen though. Normally they just castle. And that actually, castling's alright. Castles, it's knight f6. Knight can try and come in. Okay, this is... Now I think I have... Hang on. Yeah, no, this is alright. Queen can't come through to h5 with check. Alright. I think this, yes. If he does this, I can actually just short castle or long castle. Now we short castle. This is now a bad bishop, right? It literally can't get through. Okay. You are correct. I also have a bad bishop. Point made. Okay. I have to push here, I think. Just threatening to take. Okay, but my actual point is I want to bring my bishop round this way, so... Yeah, I think we can just push there, push here, drop the bishop down to c7, threaten mate. Changes nothing. That's a general improving move, also slightly opens up the rook. We can do that, we can do that, if you want to do that. Otherwise I have bishop c7 with a checkmate threat. I think playing this way, maybe I should be in a 3-minute Blitz arena. Two good bishops. I can annoy the queen. That's a skewer. She could go here or here. I can annoy her again. Maybe. I always like to see these pawns in front of the king get pushed. And I try and keep the pawns in front of my king intact as much as possible. So you only do it if you really have to do it. Okay, this opens up the rook anyway. Okay, let's annoy you again. So that's out here, right? Maybe it's a pawn push there, you know, with a oh, hello. If I take and queen takes, do not fancy that. But you know, I can always kick the bishop away. I've always got this. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm gonna trade off. I think that bishop's causing a lot more trouble than my rook. Is it queen takes? So queen takes. I've discovered attack here. That's a double attack. I'm attacking the queen. So if he comes here, now I have given up an exchange and a pawn though. So I don't really want to go trading queens, do I? Okay. Let's bring in some more rooks. That's a checkmate. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's better than no plan at all. This rook's... Oh! Could have trapped the rook. Well, I didn't trap it. He trapped his own rook. Now he wants to trade queens. Well, the short answer to that is no. I do not want to trade queens. I want to win my exchange back, if I can, with my worst bishop. Okay, this is all right. I mean, I can also hassle the queen there, but let's have a go at this. Prove the point that he's trapped his own rook. I'm 2 pawns behind, but quite honestly, I don't think it's going to come down to these pawns. And actually, the lack of the pawn on the f-file is not too frustrating for me. Ooh, there, what we're going to get? I mean, queen's not looking. He's taken a pawn, has he? So he's now at 3 pawns. There he has got this. Takes. King goes in the corner. That looks quite deadly. I can't see the end of it, but you've got to have a swing, haven't you, sometimes? You can even take out this rook still. I can get my queen to here with check and take the rook for free. Again, I've got more than 2 minutes on my clock. Not using my time very well. Okay. Alright then. Let's swap the rook off. And now we're only 2 pawns down. Might do this. Just line it up still with a king. Okay. 50 seconds for my opponent. I'm thinking of rook lifting. That's still a possibility. I mean, he's going to think about coming over here with his rook. I'm going to annoy you once more. Annoyance is my specialty today. So I'm going to try and win points by being the most annoying player in the world. Okay, let's pin this. I'm thinking of this now. Queen can't check on the back now. Right, how do you prevent checkmate? You have to move your rook. Yes, that is a thought. If I check you and you... No. He's got 23 seconds though. Of course you want to trade queens. And I don't think I can really stop you. Oh! Bishop's pinned. It was pinned all along. Ho, ho, ho. Checkmate against the 1640. Right. Well, like that gives me small comfort. Okay, we're going tango. Oh no. Right, regular Indian then. Queen defends. Okay, he's going for the centre. There he's got two attackers, only the one defender. I think we just maybe allow him to do this. I mean, I can always retreat the knight. Centralise a rook. Oh, hello. Thinking what to do with this bishop. I want to do this. General ideas. This feels like d6. Really playing on instinct now. There. Takes take. Take with a knight, actually. I could see myself losing a pawn at the end of that. Knight defends this. Rook. Queen really needs to defend this knight, because otherwise it's b takes, and that's not pretty. Okay. Oh, sun's come out. How about that? Right, I can now trade off, but I'm thinking... I mean, this is very, very sexy if I can possibly ever get that in. Okay, I'm going to shove my bishop away here. So if you want to keep pushing pawns up, I don't mind encouraging you to do that. It's good to have ambitions in life. Okay, let's drop the rook right back. If I can clear this, then you take the knight. You see, I have that. That's the whole point. And do I just want to encourage you to do that? Maybe this. Then he does that. If he spots the pin on the queen, he did not spot it, and that is a mistake. Big mistake. Huge. I'm not going to ask you to name the film. Yeah, I thought you might, but that is just giving up a bishop for a... Okay, so what's the idea? You get to move out of there with... No, you can't. The queen's pinned on the king. Absolute pin. You can't do it. Okay. You see? Tactics. Tic-tacs. all the way. 20 minutes to go of my hour. I'm ranked 30. Okay, same again. Alright, let's... Okay, we have ourselves a Scotch. Are we going to get a Steinitz? Yes, we are. I would hate to face the Scotch bonnet myself. Right, and very often I find at this level, opponents don't know what to do against this. And it is one of those where people really find themselves having to think that, yeah, this is quite common. Even if knight takes here, like I can take. If queen takes, I take this pawn. If pawn takes, he's got ugly pawns, hasn't he? And I'm going to win this knight back anyway at the end of it. If queen takes, I can take here with check. Then I can win the knight back, right? So he's saved his pawn structure, but at the cost actually of a pawn, I think is the deal. And I'm going to take this knight. Okay. I think I just take the knight. This is one of those situations where you don't want to be the one to capture, because if I capture, he develops his bishop for free. So I'm going to take the knight, let him take if he wants. If he doesn't want, I'm going to castle. Okay, so that kind of forces my hand, unless I want to drop back. Because he's threatening to take twice, so I think I kind of have to do that now. But I am a pawn up. He has the bishop pair, and he has a nice pawn structure too. So let's develop my bishop, get my rooks connected. Yeah, we kind of expected this move. My knight very often has a nice square here after you capture on c6 with a pawn. You stick your knight on here, it's quite good. Okay, this is fine. If you want to take, it's fine by me. No more bishop pair for you. Okay, opponent this is from Albania. Let's do this. Cause some headaches. Liking my knight here, liking centralizing my rooks, playing against these two bishops. Oh, actually, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because now you have to defend with a rook, do you not? Because both bishops are undefended and they're in the line. I didn't see that when I played the rook move. It just came natural-like. Natural. I'm also maybe eyeing up c2 as well. So it's this or it's this. And we know that don't work because rook d8. Hello. I take bishop, you take bishop, I take other bishop. Don't get it. I take bishop now, and then what? Well, I can just take it with the knight. And I like up a minor piece. Okay, double up the rooks. Force a rook off the board, and we are in a better endgame. We've not had an endgame yet, have we? Really? Don't know. Okay, well that's a thought. But now I can just still force the rook off. Okay. He has to take. Okay, force the rook off that way. Easy peasy. Right, Operation Centralize the Knight. I want to get King E towards the middle of the board as well. I want to keep his king quarantined on at least half the board if I possibly can. Something like this. My king can come to g7, maybe knight here, maybe king here is the best way towards the centre. And he's resigned. Woohoo! That was alright, wasn't it? 1543. Win another game. I could get back up to 1550. And I'm ranked 20 now. And I'm on a streak of 3. Okay, got a 1596. Okay. And then we get everyone's declining. Okay, they're all declining. I'm going to have to look into this. Kind of like having my pawn here, just annoying this knight. Okay, right. Right then. No point throwing in that check. But let's develop the knight, control some centre. Also supports this. Now I can put my bishop there. He may waste some time with that. He may waste some time with that. I mean, that's really not... It's going to be a bad bishop anyway, that one. Mine is not so bad. Mine has much more scope. Okay. And see, he's had to move his knight here as well. Do I want to develop this bishop here? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is all about pressure. I am a pawn down. We have gambited. Toying with it. Here. Okay, so he's now kind of got out of a lot of that situation. Right, I don't want to go sopping stuff off now. I think rook A, rook C1, potentially come up with some more pinnings, underpinnings. Sacking. Hang on. He's got 2 attackers on here now, hasn't he? So, rook E1, put a second defender on. As you wish. What do we think? Rook? Are we thinking rook? Keep the pressure on the knight. I could triple up here. Even, you know. The knight is in a pin. I'd like to play that, can't. But maybe after this. The knight can't retreat there. Okay, I go there, you take, I take, you take. That looks like triple pawns to me. Not pretty, my love, not pretty at all. Where are you going to do that? Tripsies. Tripsies for black. No. Doesn't go for it. Okay. Right, let's think about this. Takey. I don't think I want to let him take here. I don't see any point in that whatsoever. My queen might have ideas of her own. Okay, this knight is still pinned. But well defended. It's defended 3 times. So I would want to be attacking it with a pawn. Okay, well, it's still a pawn down. But my opponent's king is somewhat inconvenienced. What's critical? What is critical? Queen there would be nice, wouldn't it? That's the bottom line of it. So I'm going to play this. That's the plan. Okay? We have ourselves a plan. Okay, here. Queen can go here then, though, isn't it? I don't know if I take everything. I'd love to take on there. I think you have to take with the pawn now. If you don't... there you go, okay. Now do I do this anyway? The queen goes here. think it's worth throwing in the threat. Have I shown my hand too early? You've got to, I think you've got to do that. Obviously, rook up doesn't really work. Queen here. Ooh, then I have this. And I've got up to 1552. So we are on, boys and girls, a winning streak of 4, but more importantly, I'm up. I'm actually up in rating. I think I played 3 Blitz games this morning and lost them all. And I'm ranked 15th out of 900. You're joking me. Okay, now opponent is rated... Oh, we've had him before, Fakerette. Okay. Okay. And we've got another Lucchini. Go on, beat that. Boring. I think I'm just going to take here. Right, I can't castle there, so... Do I want to prevent the knight from coming in? Probably. Against the 1900 rated opponent. That pawn does hang, by the way. Yeah. Hangeth. D6 is an idea, takes is an idea. Okay, he defends. Now we have... Okay, he's got ideas of his own. Right, maybe this long castles, yes? I see your mind. I mean, rook here. So he wants to come in here with a fork on queen and rook. Still want to do this. Still want to castle, I reckon. Could even sack my bishop on there, but I don't know. Okay, he comes in anyway. Yeah, leaves me slightly out of good squares to go to. Which vexes me. Okay, I'm going to try and trade my way out of this. Yeah, you can't play knight here because he just loses it. Notice his rook also defends h3 now. Okay, queen takes. Let's try and get the bishop off the board. I'm just going to try and simplify it down. What's my record against? Is this the one we won? Yeah, we won it. This is the game I won earlier on. Well defended. What's the idea? Material is equal, actually. Completely equal. My hunch is to double up the rooks on the G file and comes in here. Again, I'm just going to try and trade my way out. I get 6 points for this if I draw. Blimey. Remember, I've got a rook on 7th as well. Clean up aisle 7. I think, yeah, just... Right. You're not coming in that way. The way is shut. You want a piece of that, do you? Is that your idea? Takes... No, because queen just takes. I also have knight e8, but... kind of second option there somehow. There, rook still defends a7. That, maybe. He could annoy my knight, but that drops a pawn. Name of the game here is obstinacy, if that's even a word. Obstinate. I want to be obstinate. Here, do I want to go in there? Queen's the only defender of that. It is under attack. Can I annoy it more? How about this move? No, because that does drop the pawn. Okay. There. Drops that pawn. Okay. I can't see the rest of the attack though. So a knight here, I'm attacking this. How am I going to get my queen up into his face? I don't know. That drops the pawn. 1 minute 55. That's 2 attackers on there. I've got 2 defenders. Don't matter. Don't matter, mate. There's 3 defenders on that, but more importantly, 2 attackers on said knight. But if queen takes, do I get checkmated? No, I don't, actually, because again of the rook on 7th. Handy. I also have a check. Isn't that curious? Wherever the knight goes, it can't stop the check either. Not done that in ages. Yeah. Okay. Let's throw in the check just for shits and giggles. Off buggers the king. Do I now try and come in and be a pain? I do not know. Yes. Sod it. Come on. Should we try and bust through with pawns? I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. Just winging it now. Winging it, mate. I should have probably done that first. This rook is undefended. The knight is defended. Okay. 1 minute 30. I'm down to a minute. But I have, you know, maybe. You never know. Right, I do not want to move my king to here, because that blocks something anyway. That's defended twice. This looks good. This looks good. Queen wants to take my rook. She ain't gonna. This pawn is pinned. Threatening to come in here. Curse you. That drops the pawn, doesn't it? Why didn't I take the queen? Why didn't I take the queen? Why didn't I take the queen? Because I'm short of time, that's why. Okay. Queen takes... He has to defend this, yes? Careful. Careful. That's not mate, because knight guards it. I had him then. I bloody had him. Bloody had him. Anyway, that's a good place to leave it. I think we've just done an hour and I'm finished bang on 15:50. So I'm very happy about that. Hope you have enjoyed yourself with this hour of 5-minute blitz. I certainly have. Been good stuff. And I could have had him twice, this guy. I swear, here... No, I was in check. I couldn't have taken the queen at all. Couldn't have taken the queen. Never mind. All's well that ends well. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you soon.